Vancouver Island is a military community, and that heritage is highlighted at the Vancouver Island Military Museum, which has recently moved into a new location in downtown Nanaimo. CTV's Bruce Williams went for a tour, and it is another reason he says, "I love this island."
So we'll put this up so they can come see, come learn, come experience history.
The Vancouver Island Military Museum houses some very stark reminders of the brutality of war. Weapons and protective gear used by Canadians from Vancouver Island and their enemies of the time in conflicts overseas. You can see uniforms worn by the men and women of the Canadian forces in various conflicts, some very old, some very recent. And you know, very often this history and its experience are only top of mind for us around Remembrance Day, but this place is open 6 days a week, all year.
Absolutely, because people just didn't fight on 1 month. They were there for sometimes away from their families 2-3 years at a time.
Sparkling medals are on display, medals that recognize service in theaters of war, in peacekeeping zones, medals that identify the highest order of bravery and valor.
When you go out on the battlefield, you're not going out to win medals. You just happen to act. If you save a friend that was dying, you went out and not thinking about your own safety, that's when medals are awarded.
There's an old saying that says something to the effect of nobody ever remembers who came second. Well, one of the great Canadian war heroes in the First World War was the air ace Billy Bishop, who had the most kills. But the guy who came second is from Nanaimo.
He became a good pilot. He became a flight leader, and he got along well with his men because he treated them well. He got credit with a lot. Collishaw a lot of times went out and shot stuff down, but he didn't take credit. He gave some to his flight people. He was the leader, so he gave maybe to his wingman or something like that.
Collishaw was Raymond Collishaw, and Nanaimo's airport is named for him. The museum also tells the story of how Collishaw's hometown was home to a wartime community of 10,000 personnel training for the Pacific conflict of World War II at Camp Nanaimo.
And they trained here. They boarded ships in Nanaimo and also down in Chemainus.
The museum is located in downtown Nanaimo in what used to be the Nanaimo Museum. Each picture worth 1,000 words. Each person's service is worth 1,000,000 thank yous.
Let's learn about our history and let's be proud of that, for the accomplishments and the dedication that we did so we can fight for our own freedoms. I hate to say if the boys didn't go over there and do what they did, where we'd be today.
That reality and this place are another reason I love this island. Bruce Williams, CTV News, Nanaimo.